All right. Hi. Good morning. I'm here. It's like the morning goes so slow and then all of a sudden it goes so fast. And then here we are. Do not disturb. Okay. I don't know. It kept pausing. It was saying bad connection. Enough of that. Like I have these I put this filter on and it's like random just flowers. I'm not really sure what's happening with them. And it's kind of weird, but my thing keeps pausing and I'm afraid. I'm going to see if I can shut it up. Oh, I can change it. All right. Let's see. Oh, no, let's not do that. I look really weird. Oh my God. There, we're putting the snow on and I'm not even touching it. Jeez. All right. Enough of that nonsense. Happy Monday, everybody. How is it going? And let me see here. All right. I'm trying to fix. I'm hitting things, trying to fix them. Silenced my computer because I kept getting weird messages everywhere. That always seems to happen. So how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Let me think. What did I even do this weekend? Well, we had our full moon. So that was, it was an interesting full moon too. It's full moon in Cancer. And we're also in retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and what was the other? Mars, I believe. Yeah. And so it is one that can really allow a lot of emotion to pop up and kind of the emotions that you don't want to deal with. So I feel like this is a pretty heavy moon. And it kind of comes at a tough time, honestly, right after the holidays. Everybody's in that lull. So I think, making sure you're recognizing it and how you're feeling and talking it out if you can is always very important. And also doing creative stuff. I always feel like, when you are starting to feel kind of some sort of way, doing something creative is also really helpful. So that's my 2 cents on that. I forgot to make my tea. I really don't know what happened. I was doing good and then all of a sudden it was noon. So today we are going to do Tarot Oracle because I had gotten a whole bunch of Tarot Oracle decks from US Games. So I'm, just trying them out with everybody here because that's what's fun. Actually next week, I think I'm going to probably wind up going live on Tuesday. So I will definitely keep you posted on that. Yeah. And hopefully soon I will have some dates on some, interviews, have some emails out. So just scheduling and all that good stuff. So today I'm going to use the Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna Edition. So, Matt Hughes, I believe that's his last name, if I get that right. Yeah, Matt Hughes. He has made a couple of editions of the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and it's actually really a popular deck in just media. I've seen it in I know they had a picture of the original one in American Horror Story. I saw that. Good morning, Saphira. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hello. Hi, Jay. So that has really been interesting. I've seen it in magazines, in just different actually, product pictures too. Lynn from US Games, she's always really good at spotting them and posting them. And I really think that's really freaking cool. I want my decks to do that. We'll see. So I'm going to I just opened this. Just opened it. It's fresh. That's how I like to roll. So, next week is StarCon. Christiana just posted the little, I don't know why I keep saying I'm so aware of it right now and it's annoying me, but I just keep doing it. I don't know why. So I did an interview, like a 5-question thing with her. Talked about what I'm going to be talking about at StarCon. I am going in person. I'm so excited to be somewhere warm. I'm so excited. And I've never been to West Palm Beach. Has anybody ever been there? I've never been there. So I'm really excited to check that out and see people that I have seen at the other conventions and a couple I haven't met yet. So that will be super cool. And I am going to be talking about shadow work, how to kind of start diving into it, like just kind of like starting to scrape the surface of it. We're going to be doing a couple of activities. I have 2 visualizations we're going to do, the beginning and the end. We're going to do a couple tarot spreads. We're actually going to do an activity right in the middle. West Palm is a laid back. Yeah, no, that's cool. It's probably like Jay and I love Key West, so, and that is the ultimate laid back vibe. Ultimate. Yeah, so, and it's so funny because like on the StarCon community, everybody's kind of joking around about like, if you come to my presentation, like I think Chiro was like, you'll get a cat calendar. Michelle's like silly putty. Beverly, I don't know, she posted something that had to do with divination. But I can say with my presentation, finger puppets are involved. That's all I'm saying about it. Yeah, you're going to be like, what the hell? Are you crazy? I don't know, a little bit. So that is what I have to say about that. Yeah. Just, that's what's happening. So, oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I don't think anything can get as laid back as Key West. I don't think so. And it's so funny because when we had gone there recently and we were talking, you know, to the locals and just all of that, because we like to do that. We like to find like the local places. And that's really, they were just like, everybody loved it. Everybody that moved there from wherever, they love it. And that's all they said. It was just very, just chill. And it's just so, it's very, very pretty there. No, seriously, Amber. And I got them in the mail and I just couldn't stop laughing. There's really actually really good purpose for them. And it's kind of funny because I'm noticing this about myself. I really like to do activities, and it might be because I have 4 kids. So that's always how we did stuff, you know, like through an activity, learning and all of that. And at Tide last year, at Newt, I talked about learning tarot through games. So it's not necessarily a game. It's definitely more of an activity, but it's kind of going outside the normal and doing something that you don't normally do, which when you're talking about shadow, that's something that you don't normally do, right? Like you think about it, and a lot of times, you know, because you're seeing all this stuff online, that it's hard to like figure out where to start. So the tarot spread that we're using is a really good stepping stone. And then this activity dives a little bit more into it. Then we have one more tarot spread and then a visualization. So it's, you know, it definitely is, it's my presentations are very interactive. I like to talk. I like the interaction. I'm not much of a lecturer. I like it to be interactive. I want to hear what people are thinking about. What, you know, if I say something, what does that mean to you? How are you, you know? And then when we have the cards and we're pulling them, and it's just, again, that collective energy and using that for your own good. So it's really a cool way, you know, that's just kind of how I do it. You know, everybody does it differently. And, you know, and that's what makes like conventions and all the conferences and all that so much fun. And just like reading tarot, that's why it makes so much fun, because everybody has their own spin on it. Everybody, you know, comes from a different perspective. And when you sit down and you start thinking about that, or it might even be, you might not even give a flying fadingle anything I say, but somebody 3 rows down from you pulls a card and has a perspective on it that really sparks you, you know what? Then my job is done, right? So that's that. That's what I got to say. Let's see. Oh, and the Oracle card, which I was really excited about this because y'all know I'm vampire stuff, is Anne Stokes. Look at this. Oh, look how pretty that is. The foil. Gothic Oracle. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. So excited. And everything is so like, look at this red on here. Yes. There's the back of it. Gilded edges. Actually too, for my deck, I have, hey everybody that just joined, my deck, we have 16 cards left. So we are really getting down to the wire here. I contacted the printer. I've been talking to them. I'm getting samples, starting to kind of figure everything else out. So we are planning to kickstart in the spring, and I'm really excited about that. So if you want to know more about that, you can head over to my Stardust Wanderer and check that out, because I'm really excited about it. I can't wait. Like, it's so crazy that it's actually almost there. Like, we've been doing this for so long. Get the Knight of Wands, morning from... Awesome. All right. Let's do this. We'll start at the top today. We've been moving it around, but we'll start at the top. Let's do that. Ooh, right away. See, I love this foil. I've been looking at all of my, like, all the options for the cards. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. Like, all the different options for a tarot card and what you can have and all of that stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what I want. But then you see these cards, like I see this and I see all this cool foil and I'm like, whoa. But my cards are very detailed. I don't think that, maybe the, like, for the title would be good, but look how cool this is. So this is for Aries. So Aries, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like for you, Aries, that there are some situations happening. Things are moving along, and it's really up to you to start making decisions about these things that are going on in your life, because if you don't, they're going to keep going regardless. And if you want to have some control over them, you need to start making the decisions and not just kind of wait and see. I feel like whatever these things are going on is not a wait and see situation. It's, you need to take some action, because if you don't, it's just going to keep going on. And even though, you know, if you don't feel ready to make, like, if you really feel strongly about not being ready, just know too that if it's really meant to happen, it'll come back around for you. So if you make a decision, if you have a couple options and they're all looking good, but you're not sure which one to go with, just go with your intuition, and then know that if these other things are meant to happen, they will come back around. So just kind of keep that mindset, Aries, and you'll be able to really start making, I feel like it makes it easier to know that too. Yeah, it does. Definitely. So let's see. Now, like I said, I just opened both these decks, so I don't even know what's happening. So let's see what we get here. Ooh, we got Moon Witch. That's cool. But I'm going to see what it says. So I'm going to hope, though, that they are in alphabetical order because they're not numbered. Oh, it's Manifestation. So it's funny. It says manifestation takes time and will not happen overnight. For you to achieve something, you'll need to believe that can happen, and there will be steps that need to be taken. So I feel like that just kind of validates exactly what I was saying. Or, you know, what you can always do too, if you work with the moon, you can kind of look at the moon phases and see and wait for, like, the kind of decision-making moon phase before you make your full decision and really tap into your intuition. If you want me to pull a card for you too, put it in the little question bubble there. Oh, all right. We're going to just jump out here. So for Taurus, we have this 10 of Wands. So Taurus, I feel like for you, this is kind of left over from the holidays. You still are carrying some stuff over into the new year. You're still feeling burdened by certain situations, certain people. And I really feel like for you, it's time to cut some ties. Hello. It's definitely time for you to cut some ties, because that's what's healthy for you, because the burdens that you're carrying aren't helping you right now. They are really honestly just weighing you down, and they're keeping you from moving forward. So maybe this week too is about thinking about what things you can remove from your life that you feel like are weighing you down. Like literally, if you're like, this is making me feel weighed down, this is making me feel weighed down, Taurus, that's really what you need to let go of, and just really start thinking for you and not worrying about everybody else. So that's what I got. Oh, hi Jess. Hello everybody. So let's see what our oracle card. Look at the back of these. These are the oracle cards. Pretty cool. The blessing. Isn't that from like a movie or something? I feel like it is. So let's see what we have here. The blessing signs. So this is all about what signs you're receiving. Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I was like, it's time. So, with the blessing here, it's also the signs. What signs have been popping up for you that are indicating, yes, it's time to let it go. It's okay to do it. Give yourself permission. And a lot of times Taurus loves routine, and I feel like sometimes it's also, not all routines are healthy, right? We get used to stuff. We get used to doing things. So it's kind of readjusting that, and that there are signs that are going to be popping up for you, Taurus, to indicate exactly what you need to be letting go, for sure. Definitely. So that brings us to our Geminis. Also, if you want me to pull a card for you, put it in the little question bubble. I can do that. All right. Yes, my third son is a Taurus. I have 2 Geminis in my house. So Geminis. Ooh, all right, Gemini, the lovers. So of course, lovers, right? And I also love this too, because Gemini, right? You have the twins. So I do feel like this card is really about your self-care, how you're treating yourself, how you're talking to yourself, and really deciding how and what you want. Gemini, I really think this is just such a good thing for you. I think that, you kind of might be on the struggle bus a little bit with this right now, but I do believe that if you give it attention, Geminis, they are thinkers and they like to talk it out. So I think for you too is finding your person and really talking out what it is that makes you feel whole. What makes you feel excited? So Gemini, I really think that's important for you. And then also making sure you're taking action steps, because this is a major arcana card. So this is like major life stuff. So you may need to be making some big changes to make that happen. And I think that you can almost talk yourself out of it, because you have to go like every angle and all of that kind of stuff for sure. You have to look at every angle, every aspect, every what if, all the things, right? And you can almost talk yourself out of stuff. But I feel like, again, it's knowing that this is for you and this is what's best for you. Again, there you go. So let's see. Ooh, we got Phoenix Rising. That is super cool. Look at that. Ooh, I love that card. So, Gemini, I feel like that for you, it's a new awakening. That might be really what it is. So that's really, really cool too. That's, I kind of just feel like that's that validating card that, yeah, Gemini, it's time. It's a new rising time for you. It is my 99th live. Isn't that crazy? Next week will be 100th live. It doesn't even sound real, right? Hold on. I gotta fix my... I had to fix my little heater because my legs are cold. All right. So, and that brings us to our Cancers. All right, Cancers. Let's see. I know. It's super cool. Oh, Cancer. I love this for you. 3 of Cups. Cancer, 3 of Cups. I feel maybe you really haven't been doing much outside of your house lately. Maybe you haven't been getting together with people. Maybe you haven't found what your community is. Yeah, right. I feel like I've been feeling like I'm busting out. Yeah, definitely. I love that. So, Cancer, for the 3 of Cups, like, where is your tribe? Who are your people? And why haven't you gotten together with them? I feel like that's what you need to be doing. That's what you're concentrating on right now, because I feel like you've been so concentrating on yourself that we, really, you can, skip Cancer and go straight to, okay. Right. Now I lost track of what I was saying. So, I think it's about finding your tribe, but Callie's a Cancer, so she's very important. So we have to make sure we do Cancer. And really finding your tribe, and that might even be going out of your comfort zone too, Cancer, and really deciding, you know, who are your friends? Why? How are you presenting yourself? How are you bringing friends in? What does your community look like? So that's what I got for you, Cancers. All right. And we got, the Wheel of the Year. Oh, I love that. So I want to see what it says for Wheel of the Year, because I feel like I have my own idea of what it is, but, like this, see, I like numbers on oracle cards, and when I don't have them, then it's like, it doesn't go where I want it to go. And I feel like I'm doing this crazy, like, looking. And this is when I get, there it is. Cycles. Here we go. Cycles. Okay, so they get similar. You're welcome, Callie. So that's a Wheel of the Year. And it is kind of has a similar meaning to, like, tarot, kind of, it says in the book. And it's all about cycles. So I feel like it's like a new cycle for you, Cancers, and it's time to kind of hop on that little Ferris wheel and get moving. All right. I like that. So now we are to Cancers. Yeah, I know, because it takes me forever. And then it's like I'm reciting the alphabet in my head. I'm not going to lie. It's what I do. I mean, the most I use oracle cards is on here, honestly. Lisa, how are you? Yeah, look at that, right in time. Oh my gosh, I have a whole boatload of Leos going on here. I better shuffle good for this. All right, let's see. And of course we have a jumper. So what do we got? What do we got? It's actually what do we have, but you know what I mean. Oh, I love this. High Priestess. So Leos, I think for you, it's all about your spirituality. Yes, fantastic. It's all about your spirituality. It's all about really, I feel like, reworking what your spiritual practice is and really defining what it looks like and how it feels to you. Leos, I feel like that you have this idea of what you want it to be, but that might not even be the ideal for you, right? And I feel also that you really need to make sure it's about the internal stuff and not so much about what you're showing others. Because there is deep learning here for you. And in order for you to really harness it, you need to go inward and not so much worry about what you're showing others. if you show them anything at all. You don't have to, you know. So that's what I got for you, Leos. Oh, and I got Blue Moon. Blue Moon. Let's see what this says. Let's see. There we go. Opportunity. So I think that's interesting too. So I feel like through this, very funny, through this, you know, spiritual kind of journey you are going through this year, it's also going to present some opportunities. So that you are taking it inward and really working on it, that is letting the universe know that you're ready for opportunity. So it's kind of like a two-step deal, you know? And I really think that is important, and an important aspect of it is that in order for these opportunities to arise, you really need to concentrate on that and how it feels for you. So, yeah, okay. Okie dokie. All right, Virgos. All right, Virgos, what do we have? We're getting like a little bit of everything this today. Usually, you know, like we'll get a whole bunch of wands, we'll get a whole bunch of whatever. Like we're getting really a mixed bag of everything today. So we have that 8 of Wands energy going on for Virgos. So our Virgos, great planners, great organizers. And I feel like for you, whatever it is that you're working on, what you're thinking about doing, yes, it's a go. It's go. You're fine. It's really about, it's like go time. I feel like that for you Virgos, it's, you have done what you needed to do. You've set all those little things in place, and it's time to like go do it. Let's get it done. You know, press start, go around, you know, it's like Monopoly. You go around, collect 200, keep on moving. So that's really what I think it is about, for sure. Ooh, I like this card. We've got a black unicorn. Let's see what the black unicorn means. Oh, I really like him. That's a cool card. I do like that card. That's a cool. Oh, it's independence. So it is all about known as a symbol of freedom. Their character is not the same as the white unicorn. They're more fierce and rebellious. So I feel like, you know, Virgos, it's like take no prisoners and go for it. Be fierce in your actions and do your thing. All right, I like that. That was a cool card. I do like that card. I don't know how many cards are in this deck. I'd probably say like 45, 52-ish if I had to guess. So, brings us to our Libras. Also, if you want me to pull a card for you, put in a little question mark bubble there. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have 8 of Swords. Libras, what frame of, like, what thinking is holding you back from moving forward? What are these things that you are getting so caught up in your head that you're almost obsessing about them? Because the thing with this 8 of Swords is that see how she's not tied very tightly, right? She's just kind of loosely tied. It's almost like she's trapping herself. So I think Libras, for you, it's all about releasing obsessive thoughts, limiting beliefs, any of those things that are kind of tying you down to this narrative that really doesn't belong to you and doesn't have to be. Like, I'm telling you right now, Libra, it's not them, it's you right now. You need to like get over it, move past it, and that is the only way you're going to be able to move forward. Just saying. All right, so that brings us to Lost Soul. Oh, let's see if I can quickly find that lost soul loss. So it is really, you know, and I feel that kind of goes away with that, goes along with that, because what do you feel like you've lost, right? Did you really lose it? Was it something that you're really going to miss? Because I feel like it's really not, Libra. I feel like it's not one of those things. Like, I think you really need to take another look at what's going on, because I feel like it's not as big of a loss as you think it is. Okay. All right. I'm going to do the question bubble, and then Lisa, I will do yours. Yes, Nicole, let's get you a card. All right. Let's see here. We got the Hermit for you. So, Nicole, I feel like for you, I mean, it actually goes along really well with the Leo card about, you know, doing like the inside work, you know, and really kind of taking stock, I feel like, for you. And because it's a major card too, I feel like for you, it's all about your mindset, your goals, what's important to you, how it's important to you, why it's important to you, and what you can do to make these things happen. And I do think for you, it is again, it's like an inside job right now. Like, you need to go internal to really start figuring things out and kind of, you know, I want to say, like, the word resetting keeps coming in, like, kind of reset how you want things to go and make sure that everything is in place to make that happen. So that's what I got for you. All right, next, let's get Lisa, relationship insight. All righty, let's see what we got. Hi, Peggy Lou. Yeah, I said it at the beginning. And also, too, just note, when my live is over and I post it, I always put the decks I use in the post. So if you're ever looking at one of my the replay or anything, and you're like, oh, I really like that deck, it's always in the post, and I always have it, you know, tagged so you can find it pretty easy. So this is the Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna Edition. I honestly don't know if it's out just yet. And then I'm using the Gothic Oracle. I am going to be doing a full walkthrough of these decks over on my Stardust channel. So if you want to see the full deck and, you know, little tidbits from the guidebook, it is over in there as well. So that's where I do all my reviews, and I will also I usually post in there if it's available or when it's available. You know, I always mean to look, but I always forget, and I'm like, oh yeah, use it. And they're like, oh, it's not out yet. I'm like, oh, sorry. So yeah, that's the one I'm using. So let's see. For Lisa, we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like for you, there is definitely some stuff weighing on you about this situation. And I feel like there's some past things that are popping up all of a sudden. Like maybe it's something you haven't thought about in a while. Or it's like, wait a minute, this used to happen, but now it doesn't happen. Why doesn't it happen? What's going on? And it's almost like it's like kind of triggering like those like thoughts, like kind of like a snowballing effect. And I think it's really important to discuss this stuff. And even if the person isn't as receptive as you'd like them to be, just you saying it to that person also makes it a little bit better, and also might bring some insight to you as well. I do feel like there are a couple of things that are just kind of hanging around that need to be addressed. Maybe they haven't been addressed yet. Maybe they've been put off because, you know, everything's fine. Why should I bring it up? I think it's really important to bring it up and to really start having a couple of discussions. And even if it's just in baby steps, I think that's what's important. That's what I got for you, Lisa. Whew. All right, so we're at Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. we got for you? This deck is really pretty. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So Scorpio, Six of Pentacles. I feel like here though, I feel like that this is kind of like indicating that you've been giving too much. I feel that you've been giving so much lately that you are almost to the point where you're going to get drained. Yay. All right. Awesome, Lisa. I feel like, you know, it's the whole, like, if your cup isn't full, you can't fill others' cups kind of thing. And I think that's really where this is at. You need to really, I feel like, think about that and know that it's time for you to take a little bit of time for yourself. You need to kind of regenerate is the word that kind of popped in my head, which is kind of a weird word because it's not like we're like, I don't know. I think also too, maybe some grounding, maybe some outside, maybe just sitting by yourself for a little while, Scorpio, I feel like might be really important for you too. And just kind of getting away from everything. I feel like that you're just getting overwhelmed with everything going on around you, that you are just getting so involved with it that you really are not doing what you need to do. And you know, whether that's creative, whether that's just time for yourself, work, whatever. I think it's really time for you to kind of take notice of that and see how that is for you. So let's see what we got here. All right, we got that Moon Witch again. So she was all about changes, I believe, but I feel like too that taking, you know, also maybe even looking at the moon phases, looking where you're at, like when do you, maybe paying attention to that, like tracking a moon cycle, Scorpio, starting at the new moon, which we'll have in a couple weeks here, or next week. Geez, that was quick. And maybe start tracking how you're feeling every day, are you feeling drained? Are you feeling, you know, invigorated that day? And really kind of maybe pay attention to that and see if that's something that at certain times of the moon cycle you're doing, you know, maybe during the waxing moon, you're going, and you're not taking care of yourself. So that the next time that comes around, and if you kind of pay attention to it, you know that that's coming up and you can give it a little bit more of attention and be more mindful of it. And you'd be surprised how that can shift things for you. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. So Sagittarius. Whoa, that was like totally, like that card like leapt out. It didn't even like fall out. It wasn't even a jumper. It like leapt out. So I guess we're going with that, Sag. Ace of Wands, that's fitting. All right, we'll take it. So Ace of Wands. So Sag, I feel that for you, it's about focusing on one thing. What is one thing that you want to happen right now? So again, aces, you know, it's the beginning of something. It's always a good card. You know, if it's a yes or no, it's a definite yes card. And it's all about the possibility. So yeah, these things are possible, Sag. If you choose one track and you go with it, success is possible. But you have to remember, just because it's possible doesn't mean you just sit and wait for it to happen. You have to take action steps. And action steps focus on that one thing. So Sag, one thing. One thing. I know it's hard. I know you want to do all the things, but one thing. So, hidden depths. Oh, let's see. Like some of them I can like, all right, this is what it means. And then some of them I'm like, not sure. Let's see. See, this is why, you know, guidebooks are a good thing. So let's see. Oh, it's about secrets. The value of secrets. All right. So I think that's really interesting. So what secrets maybe are you keeping or not, or things that you're not sharing that may be holding you back from taking that action or taking that step into whatever it is you want to do. Something to think about, something to consider, Sagittarius. All right, so that brings us to Capricorn. Our Capricorn and our Capricorn season. All right, let's see. Also, if you want me to draw a card for you, like I said, question mark bubble. That's the way to go. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Capricorns, the lovers are hanging out today. So Capricorn, I think for you, it's about nourishing relationships. You tend to get caught up in the everyday and the what's going on, how it should be going on, who should be doing it, what should be happening, how it should be happening. Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, I always say like the Capricorn's like the CEO of the zodiac. So, you know, you're busy getting all these things situated, organizing, doing what you need to do. And sometimes that also means that you kind of, I don't want to say lose sight of or relationships, but I mean, I guess I am saying it. It came out of my mouth. It's happening. So I think though that for you Capricorn, it's about nourishing those relationships around you, you know, letting those people that help you out, letting those, you know, people who, you know, are your partners or your friends, just letting them know that they are important to you, that you may not always show it, that you may not be super mushy, but letting them know that they're important to you. I think for you, nourishing relationships right now is really important for the next couple weeks. So that's that for you, Capricorn. That's it. All right. So that brings us to the blood moon. I forgot what this one was. I don't remember. Let's see what we got here. We got, there's black unicorn, blood moon, opportunity. So I really think that this, you know, and then like I said, the next couple of weeks that you will have opportunities to really nourish relationships and not to let them pass by. Give them attention. Don't put it on the back burner. Don't be like, you know what? I can just do that next week. No, Capricorn, do it now. Do it now. All right, so that brings us to our Aquarius friends. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What do we have? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So Aquarius, I feel that right now it's a good time for you to just kind of pause. That's really the word that pops up for me is pause. And give yourself some credit. I feel that you've been doing work. There's been a lot going on. You've been kind of harnessing all of these crazy things happening. I feel that the emotions that go along with it and all of this stuff. And I feel like for you, it's time to take a break. And also give yourself some credit. You've done the work. You're almost there. You've gone through these things. You've gotten through them. So like give yourself a pat on the back and reward yourself. I think that's really important right now for you, Aquarius. All right, let's see. Ooh, I love that. Inner strength. So again, I feel like that's kind of what I was saying is that you do have this inner strength. You have done all the things and you need to give yourself credit for it. And I love that this is a dragon. I love this card. So it's almost like the dragon is kind of all of the things that you've been doing and all of the activities that have been happening. And it's like, now you have to nurse, you know, give your dragon a treat, which is yourself. It's like another part of yourself. That's what I'm going with. All right, Aquarius, feed your dragon, okay? All right, Cartomancy T, let's get you a card. Get you a card. A little shuffle. Let's see. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Cartomancy T. This is what we got for you. So for you, I really feel like it's time to kind of build your base of what you want to do. Start setting those things in motion, whether it's about work, business venture, home. I feel like right now for you, it's about building that base and really being, taking it in a very business-like manner as well. Don't look at it emotionally. Look at it as, okay, well, this is what I need. This is how I need to do it. And this is what I'm doing. Like, and just start doing it. Like, harness that king energy, because I feel like you almost have to kind of get a little bit, you know, like discipline yourself a little bit to start to get some stuff going. So it's that harnessing that king energy, like, and almost like you're being like the king to yourself, you know, like, all right, well, I know I got to do this. I got to do that. And it's, again, easy to put this stuff off, but it's more for you. It's like, all right, yes, I need to do this. Set some deadlines for yourself so that you can get things moving, because it can be successful, and it's just really important for you to do that right now. So that's what I got for you. All right. Hello for those who just joined. All right, let's get our other question here. Yes. All right, Peggy Lou, let's get you a card. If I can shuffle. Like, my hands are cold, so sometimes like I try to shuffle and it's just not looking good when that happens. I'm a messy shuffler, mostly because I have small hands. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got for Peggy Lou today. Oh, I have 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, Peggy Lou. Who is your tribe? Who are your people? I think for you, it's really about leaning on them, knowing that they're there for you, knowing that you do have people who care for you, who are there for you, and that you can talk to them. And even if it's like, you know, I feel like for you, for some reason, I'm just like a long distance friend is popping in my head right now. And if that's somebody you haven't talked to in a while, maybe reach out. So maybe it's time to just send him a hello, send him a funny meme, I don't know, something like that. But I do feel like that it's somebody who you are good friends with, but it's a long distance thing and you need to just kind of reach out to them. So that's what I got for you. There you go. All right. Now we are to Pisces. All right. Pisces. Jumping cards. Oh, Pisces, we got the sun. Oh, I love that card. Look at it. Oh, it looks so pretty with all the foiling. Oh, that's a cute card. I do like that card. So, Pisces, I feel like for you, it's all about being grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude's the name of the game for you, Pisces, this week. And I feel like every single day, I'm going to give you a challenge. I want you to name 3 things that you're grateful for every single day. Yep. Yeah, actually, I've been kind of mixing it up. I started with Pisces like a week ago, and then I started in the middle. So today, they're at the end today, but they were actually first. One of these, like 2 weeks ago. So Pisces, I really think that's what it's all about for you, is practicing gratitude, and really, really harnessing that energy, because you are so deep that feeling and sometimes we can get lost in that, like that well of emotion. And for you, I think always focusing on what you're grateful for and what brings you joy is so, so important. So that's what I have for you. Let's see. Ooh, I got the fire dragon. That is spicy. I like it. So a fire dragon. I feel like it's about nurturing, like just nurturing. And you know, again, it's that energy of like nurturing yourself in a way too, again, you know, and making sure that you are in that gratitude space. I think it's really important for you. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. So if anybody would like me to draw a card, last chance for the week. Like I said, next week I will probably be doing the live on Tuesday at the same time. I have an appointment on Monday and I don't know if I'll be back in time. I don't like to rush. Like, that's so stressful. So it's just easier sometimes to do that. And actually, so that will be my 100th episode. My 100th live next week. So that is pretty rad, I have to say. So that's that. Just letting you know. I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead. And yeah, and that's it. So I will see you all next week. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be doing a walkthrough of this deck over on my Stardust Wanderer Tarot channel. So keep an eye out for that. And join me for the 100th live. Who knows what I'll be doing? I don't know. Who the heck knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll do something fun. I'll see what I come up with. Oh, you're so very welcome. Thanks, Peggy. And I hope you guys have a great week. All right. I'll talk to you all very soon.